I caught my father cheating on my mom when I was 16 years old. The same day he caught me smoking weed. I saw him with another woman. We both looked at each other. He didn't say shit. I didn't say shit. I would come home late from school. He would look at me and say, "Where the fuck you been?" "Nah, where the fuck you been?" "How come you smell like marijuana? How come you smell like food we don't have in this house?" I don't drink no more, man, because I just don't. I got tired of getting my ass beat. I got tired of saying I'm sorry. I got tired of saying, "Whoa, I did that shit." Because you always do bad shit when you get drunk. You never do nice things. People never wake you up and say, "Damn, bro, you got loaded last night, man. You cleaned the house, big dog. You were wrapping presents. You read David Sedaris' books to us." Wow, what introduction.
Because we will make up words that don't exist. Burly, you know burly? You know burly? I'll use it in a sentence. "Hey, how long have you been here?" "We just barely got here." And just everyone knows, hey, they barely, didn't you hear them? They barely got here. How about, "I know, huh? I know, huh? Last night you were all up." "I know, huh?" You ever been so drunk you started the car twice and and you hear a knock? It's already on. "I know, huh?"
Was an old lady lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, her uterus fell out. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a Spidey, sat down beside her. He said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her old dog a bone. She bent over. Rover took over. She got a bone of her own. I don't know. "Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Trim that pussy, it's so damn hairy." Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her old dog a bone. She bent over. Rover took over. She got a bone of her own. I don't know.
I went to the doctor. All he did was suck blood from my neck. Do not go see Dr. Acula. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. It's not the photographer's fault. Bigfoot is blurry. And that's extra scary to me because there's a large, out-of-focus monster roaming the countryside. Is a hippopotamus, or a really cool hippopotamus?
I played in a death metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay. A lot of death metal bands have intense names like Rigor Mortis, or Mortuary, or Obituary. We weren't that intense. We just went with Injured. Later on, we changed it to Acapella as we were walking out of the pawn shop.
So my girl started tripping out, and I started getting these weird phone calls. Finally, I got tired of it. I said, "You know what? I don't need this, I don't need it. From now on, when I take off on the road, no more phone calls." Look at that guy. Yeah. Are you here by yourself? Puerto Ricans, you guys are like Mexicans that, have a time limit when it comes to Spanish. You speak it quick. Mexicans, we speak Spanish slow. Hey, how's it going? Aquí no más, hombre. Puerto Ricans, man. Hey, what's up? Quiero una cosa, mi brother. La cosa aquí me vuelta. Tú sabes, mi brother, una cosa, quiero una cosa. Dame más gasolina.
Was a crackhead. I remember one Christmas she bought me a Game Boy. I was like 12 years old. She bought me a Game Boy. And then she stole it. Then she helped me look for it. Yo, man, I was so heated. I was like, why you stole my Game Boy? And then helped me look for it. She said I had to eliminate myself as a suspect.
Americans, we love to vote, but we don't vote for presidents. We vote for things like American Idol. Because that's fun. Voting for presidents is not fun. Voting for American hits, shebang, shebang. That's what they should do for presidents. You know, just put both guys on TV for 1 hour. Call it something catchy like, who's going to run this? You put them on TV for an hour, let them argue. 30 minutes into the special, you put an 800 number on the screen and say, cast your vote, right? You've reached the presidential hotline. For George Bush, press 3. John Kerry, press 4. Other options, press 5. You don't like either one? Press 5. Please hold. I knew you'd be back.
How do I feel about it? I'm, sad. I think he had a pretty, he didn't have a very long life, but considering the amount of gear he did fucking well. It's like it's all relative. I mean, fucking hell, he packed a lot in. Jesus. It's a lot of gear. But sad. I feel bad for Hulk Hogan, because he sort of died in the same news cycle, and people went, I couldn't give a fuck. That feels a bit harsh, because fucking Hulk... I don't even know what Hulk Hogan died of. I presume a chair to the back of the head. Do you think when they took him to The Undertaker, it was... The Undertaker?
Probably one of the greatest speeches a world leader's given. It's got to be up there with like Churchill, Gettysburg Address. Because the night the United States killed the leader of ISIS, Trump comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight in the White House, and he walks down that tunnel and gives a press conference like he's giving a post-game NBA, and just goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. And it's like, I'm going to change one word of that. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes. Abu, we could hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry. Abu, let me tell you something. Abu cried. He cried quite a bit. I wouldn't have cried. My sister, so she was doing heroin. We had to have a intervention for her. She lived out in Pittsburgh. We live in the middle of Pennsylvania, so we had to trick her to come home. I don't know if you know these guys. They're not just fucking stopping by. They're very busy. If you do heroin long enough, you run out of money. You got to start doing quests. It's like a fucked up game of Zelda. Every day, you just wake up to a new quest. It's like, you need to gather copper. But eventually the quests get pretty dark. The scrapyard, that's like level 1. Towards the end, the quests are, you need to get titty fucked behind the Home Depot. We all, what'd you say? Town over said they're the fastest ones. Say we settle it, I was talking earlier. I'm not a Republican yet, but I will say, I just want to see, like, for real, I don't care if they arrest him. If he loses the primary, let him debate, dude. Let him debate. All I want to see is him debate. Dude. I don't care. Hannibal, if he gets arrested, Hannibal Lecter him out to the fuck. Just bring him on stage. Here's my idea. Final debate of the year. Have one Republican candidate, one Democrat. Be like, all right, fellas, surprise third guest tonight. So fucking stone cold music, the glass shatters. He walks out, just, they're both gay.
My old man, he didn't help either. The time I was kidnapped, they sent back a piece of my finger. He said he wanted more proof. I know I'm ugly. I went to a freak show. They let me in for nothing. Kid, I was an ugly kid, too. I was so ugly, my mother breastfed me through a straw. My old man, he didn't help either. Kept taking me to the zoo. He said he was hoping my real parents would claim me. Oh, my mother had morning sickness after I was born. Doctor picked me up and smacked me. I found out the nurse. She got a few in, too.
Man, appreciate y'all for riding with us today on Squatch Tube. You ever get that feeling like you just watched something you shouldn't have, but you can't stop smiling? Yeah, that's us. Drop a comment below. Tell me what part had you laughing, crying, or questioning reality. I read them all like they're love letters from the internet. And hey, YouTube says you're going to love that next video down there. I ain't saying they're psychic, but they might got a cousin in the Matrix. Don't forget to give this video a little thumb hug, hit subscribe, and ring that bell like you just won a prize pig contest. I'm your boy Squatch. Keep it weird, keep it wild, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay hairy, baby.